We can't get you out of debt nor remove the things that make you fret. We can't solve the problems of the human race, but if you want to have fun, this is the place.
During the next 30 minutes, these children will entertain and surprise you with their unrehearsed answers and reactions as we present Nipsey Russel's Juvenile Jury. And now, the man himself, Nipsey Russel.
She says.
Yes!
Well, we have an esoteric enclave of elucidators here, ready to discourse on any and every subject. Am I right? The desk and say, yeah! Yeah! Doggone right, we're here to take care of business. Oh, yes, we have opinions on diverse and sundry subjects. We have solutions for all your problems. The answers we give will have sometimes no bearing on the question you ask, but that's a small detail. In order to know to whom we speak, maybe we'd better introduce this group, first of all, or better still have them introduce themselves. So would you start with this very charming young personage on the end and give us your name and age?
My name is Camila Wells, and I'm 9 years old.
My name is Danielle McFerrin, and I'm 8 years old.
My name is Irvin Hewitt, and I'm 6.
All right.
And my name is Jennifer and Bessa, and I'm 5.
All right.
My name is Marcus Paul, and I'm 12.
Good. My name is Nipsey Russel, and if you don't know your name, well, you're in trouble. Say, what are we going to talk about today? We got a lot of things to talk about. Each show we get, well, we got one positive vote already, huh? See if you can straighten me out on this. We had a letter from a 10-year-old girl. See, you're only 5, she's 10. And she says, my cousin is very, very fat. And when she comes to visit me, she sleeps in my bed. Now, there's never any room for me. Besides, she snores and the bed tilts over in her direction. What should I do? You tell me first. What should she do? Her cousin is a fat cousin and comes and sleeps in the bed, and she rolls over toward her cousin because she tilts the bed that way, and she snores.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep and forget about it. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
You don't think she should try to do anything about it?
Nope.
Nothing at all. Well, let's see what the rest of us say. What do you think, Irv?
Kick her out.
Kick her out of the bed? Well, now, this is your cousin. She came to visit us. What do you think they should do if you find you're getting too fat and you want to lose the weight? What kind of diet should they go on? Anybody know?
I know.
Danielle wants to talk? What would you eat if you were going to lose weight?
I'll skate with figurines.
What'd you say?
I said I'll skate with figurines.
Aha, you get with figurines. All right. Do you want to finish, Irvin? What were you going to say about the diet?
You eat yogurt.
Yogurt? That's a good food. How about you, Jennifer? What you like to eat?
I like bananas.
Bananas.
And fruit.
And fruit? You don't like a lot of candy, do you? No chocolate chip cookies?
Nope.
Marcus, what do you think about this problem we just discussed here?
Maybe she should tell her cousin, like to run, exercise, and then eat, like, not heavy foods like celery or, vegetables.
That's right. Yogurt, vegetables, and fruit. They all have good ideas about what should be eaten. This is a newcomer to our family. What'd you say?
I said I ate some beans and rice.
You eat some beans and rice? You mean you don't like chocolate chip cookies? You'd rather have beans and rice, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, give me some beans and rice for Jennifer here. We want to talk to this new young lady. What's your name?
Camila.
And how old are you?
9.
Welcome to Juvenile Jury. This is your first time on the panel. What do you think we should do about this problem?
Well, first I think she should go on a diet. And while she's still fat, I'd have her sleep on the floor and she can roll around all she wants.
Well, now, what about that snoring problem? What do you think makes a person snore?
I know.
You know, Danielle?
A cold.
A cold? Improper breathing. Yeah, that would make for snoring. I don't know if you've been told, but when I say what time is it, you know what you're supposed to say, don't you?
Yeah.
What time is it now? Commercial time! Yeah! Yeah, Danielle, I was just talking to some of the members of the panel who were with us in our last season. This is our second season of taping for Juvenile Jury, and some of them are back from last year. I think Marcus was here last year, and Danielle was here last year. The others are new panelists, and maybe they don't know this, or maybe you don't even know, but each show we have some very magnanimous guests. I say magnanimous because these people take times out from their very busy, very pressing schedules to come here as role models and inspirations to the jury and to the young people who might be watching. Just such a guest is here today, a guest star. A fine actress, a great dancer, and I'm sure you're going to love her here. Let's welcome Miss Altaviz Davis. If you want to know how the Davis part came to be, she is married to a phenomenal entity in show business by the name of Sammy Davis Jr. So, wait just a second.
My mother likes Sammy Davis Jr.
Your mother likes Sammy Davis Jr.? What does she like about Sammy? Likes
his singing.
Likes his singing?
I went to school.
You did?
Where?
Yeah, at preschool and new school.
Preschool and new school.
Yeah.
You don't know Sammy Davis Jr., do you? Well, one day we'll show some movies of Sammy when he was not even as large as you were. He was in a movie called Rufus Brown for President.
Uh-huh.
And he sang, I'll be glad when I'm dead, you're asking you. Listen, let's ask Altaviz, say, what's your problem? She came in with a problem. So you ask her, Jennifer, say, what's your problem?
What's your problem?
Now tell us.
My problem is that I don't get a chance to spend time with Sammy. Because sometimes he's working in one place and then I'm working in another place. So what do you think I should do?
Oh, boy, one hand goes up right away. Wait a minute, Jan. Let Danielle talk. You know how to talk, you just don't know how to shut up. Is that right? Let Danielle talk a minute.
All right.
Yes.
Why don't you guys make plans and go over somebody's house or something like that?
To go over to somebody's house and
Yes.
spend time together? But I suppose if I'm in the East Coast and he's in the West Coast, then what should I do?
Well, y'all write letters to each other.
That's a good idea.
If
But
you
he
were-
can't write.
if she writes to Sammy, wait a minute, Jen. What would you say in a letter, Danielle, if you were writing a love letter to a beautiful man like Sammy Davis? What would you say in your letter?
I would say, dear Sammy, I know you live too far,
Yeah,
so I'm writing a love letter to you,
yeah. That's
Oh, that's good.
and I hope you accept the letter.
That's a good idea. I'll
What do
write
you
him
think
more
about
letters.
that, Irving? What do you think she should do? She doesn't see Sammy Davis enough. She wants to be with him so they can talk and cook all the fine things he knows how to cook and eat and make love and do all the sweet things that married people do. Wait a minute. I think he hit it. What'd you
What?
say?
Go to him.
Go to him.
Go to him.
That's one solution. You have a girlfriend? Not yet, huh? Jennifer, you got a boyfriend? Oh, now
Yeah. Oh, he's got two.
Now he says he's got two. How many? What,
three.
what are,
Oh, you're very busy.
give me the names, Irv. What's your girlfriend's name?
Candace,
Candace?
Corky, and Pebble.
And
Pebbles?
Candace, Corky, and Pebble.
Which one do you like best?
All of them.
You like all three
All
of
of
them. Boy, he's a diplomat, too. If you couldn't get to see Corky or Pebbles or Candy, would you write them a letter?
Yeah.
Would you call them on the telephone?
Yeah.
What would you say when you called them?
I love you.
I love you. That's the best.
That's the best one. I'll say that.
Jennifer, you got a boyfriend?
No.
Not yet. You haven't learned the alphabet yet? You learned your alphabet yet?
Yeah.
How far can you go? Let me hear you try. A, B, C. Start there.
Z.
Z.
I can count to 100 too.
Let me hear you count to 30.
30.
Yeah, start at 1.
I don't know how to count. 30.
Wait a minute, you say you can count to 100, but you can't go by 30.
Yeah, I can count. You want me to count to 100?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
That's it. You got that. while we're all laughing and having fun, and while Altaviz is here with us, we have jokes to tell. Does anybody have a joke today?
Not me! Not me!
You got a joke? All right, let Marcus tell his joke first, then. We'll come this way. You start, Marcus.
This lady was so fat she had stretch marks in her car.
Okay, Irvin, you tell me a joke.
What if an elephant sits on your car?
What if an elephant sits on your car? I don't know what happens then.
Time to get a new car.
Time to get a new car. Okay, Danielle, what's your joke?
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
If you're gonna cry about it, I'm not gonna tell you.
Cameron, you have a joke for us?
Well, I have a riddle.
Let's hear your riddle.
Okay. What has eyes and cannot see,
Eyes and cannot see.
legs and cannot walk,
Legs and cannot walk.
and a mouth and cannot speak?
Mouth and cannot see. What has eyes that cannot see, legs that cannot walk, and a mouth that cannot speak? I don't know what.
A potato on a table in the middle of a river.
In the middle of a river?
A potato on a table in the middle of a river. What's your joke? Jennifer, you got a joke for us? Or a riddle?
What's that?
I think that was your microphone. Let me check your mic here. You turned it against the collar. Oh, were you blowing in the mic, Irving? We'll bust your bottom if you do that again. Okay, well, we'll be back with a little more Juvenile Jury in a moment while Jennifer thinks up her joke. And we won't cry, because she wouldn't tell us if we're going to cry. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. We'll be back with a little more Juvenile Jury in just a minute. What time is it, kids? Well, it's solution time. What I mean by that, we here on Juvenile Jury have opinions on diverse and sundry subjects, and we have solutions for most problems. Not everyone, but some. Now, the time has come for the members of our jury to offer us their solution and opinions on this subject. We'd like to find out from each of you how you believe peace can be made in the world. What should we do to guarantee peace so that everybody will be happy? No fights. No quarrels. What do you think, Kamala?
Well, first, each country and each part of the world has different opinion on things, and sometimes that makes war.
It does.
And so what they should try to do is, like, compromise.
Compromise. Danielle, what should we do to have peace?
Ask the Lord to give you peace.
Ask the Lord to give you peace? Prayer would probably be a good way to get peace. What do you say, Irving? What should we do so that we have peace? No war.
No war.
No fights.
No fight.
No fusses.
No fusses.
No black eyes.
No black eyes.
No bloody noses.
No bloody nose.
No knocked out teeth.
No knocked out teeth.
No broken bones.
No broken bones.
In other words, just agree on everything. Is that right? Is that your idea?
Yeah.
Marcus, what should we do to have peace?
God helps people who help themselves. So first you should take the fear out of everybody, you know, and eliminate all the nuclear weapons and all the planes and all the guns and ammo and everything, and then just come together and just think the problem's over. Like some countries don't believe in God, and you can just ask them why they don't, and solve all your problems. Talk.
Well, you heard it from him, folks. What do you say? Huh? Yeah, well, I think anything added to that would truly be superfluous. Now, here's something done in a very peaceful mood. How many of you are sports fans? I mean, in the audience, you like sports too? You like baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all like baseball. And one of our guests is a superstar in baseball and a most versatile individual because he has played every single position on his team. He's from the world-famous Los Angeles Dodgers, and his name is Darryl Thomas. How you doing, baby? Sit down and join us. Darryl, I was saying before you came on that over the 2 seasons that we've been doing Juvenile Jury, stars such as yourself have come, and it's been an inspiration to these young people to get to meet you and to see what we can be when we grow up.
Glad to hear.
And I'm sure they want to. And if you want to ask Darryl a question before he tells us his problem, you want to ask him something, Marcus?
Yeah, I wondered, how does it feel to be one of the most versatile players on your team, and hardly they never start you? You never be able to start.
Well, I guess you could say it's an uncomfortable feeling knowing that you have a certain amount of ability and you can't, express that ability all the time. I feel that I'm really gifted, that I have God-given ability, that I am able to play a number of positions, and I just thank the Lord for that.
Kamala, I saw you looking at him when he walked out. You think he's a real sharp dude?
Yeah.
He looked very sharp, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You liked him?
What do you mean?
I thought maybe if you liked him, you would want to ask him what his problem was and see if we could help him. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, you just pretend that you're the MC here and you say, welcome to juvenile jury, and ask him what his problem is without us meddling at all. You go ahead and do it.
We'd like to welcome you to juvenile jury, and we want to help you with a problem you have. We want to know what that problem is.
Well, my problem is that I have two children. My little girl's, she's 10, my son is 12, and they want to start dating. I was, kind of wondering what you felt about how they should be, or what should I do about that, as far as them dating. When should they start dating?
Oh, that is a problem. I guess we go to the old problem solver himself. How about that, Irving? You know what a date is?
Yeah.
You ever take a girl on a date?
No.
What do people do when they go on dates?
Have drinks.
I'm going to ask Kamala. Well, what should he do about his kids?
Well, you need to communicate with them. And, well, really, I don't think they should go on a date as young as they are right now. But you need to communicate with them. And about after they're 14, you don't really, no matter what age, you have to see if you can trust them. And if you can, trust them not to do anything that you wouldn't allow them to do.
Marcus, you had a very good solution for our peace question. What would you tell Darryl about his kids and teenage dating?
He was saying, how could he talk to him? I'd say, due to the certain circumstances, you're too young to go out right now. So, I'm trying not to be too strict, but I can't let you go out at this age.
Well, what about yourself? Would you feel that you could go out at this age and go on a date? Maybe go to the show or the park or something?
No. I'll wait till I have transportation so I can take a girl like that.
Speaking of transportation, Darryl, what was the transportation you were saying that your kids wanted when we were having our little conversation backstage?
He wanted a motorcycle.
At what age?
He's 12.
And he wants a motorcycle.
He wants a motorcycle.
Now, do they have a curfew? A time when they must be in?
Well, you say during school, you know, you have to be in bed by 9.
How about you? Is that true of everybody on the panel? What time are you in bed, Kamala?
I have to go to bed at 9:30 and sleep by 10.
9:30 in bed and sleep. How about you, Danielle?
I have to go to bed by 9:30 and sleep by 10.
How about you, Irving? What time you go to bed? Stop chewing your fingers. What time you go to bed? Bedtime. You want to think about it a little while. Well, we all know what time we go to bed, but we don't know what time it is now. What time is it?
Commercial!
Commercial time! Listen, everybody. Got a brother that's what?
I got a brother that's 14.
14. Does he go out on dates?
No.
Don't go out on dates yet.
And I got a cousin that's 5, and I'm only 6. And she's a girl.
She's a girl? And she goes out on dates?
No.
Nobody goes out on dates yet. So I think we've come...
Only my mother.
Does your father know that your mother goes out on dates?
No.
No. Well, let's not tell him, huh?
She broke up with them.
Oh, I see. Well, that's something I don't think we're going to discuss right here because Daryl wants to talk to us a little bit. Before we leave our little visit here with Juvenile Jury, I was asking Daryl if he had a chance to talk to the young people of the country, of the world, who admire him so greatly. What would he say to them? What would you say to them, Daryl?
Well, I'd first of all like for them to know that we really have to be more appreciative of our parents and as our leaders, because they can lead us, they can guide us, they can let us know exactly what to prepare ourselves for, in this world. And we've got to listen to them more because it's very important, because they have a message to give to us that we may not be aware of, things that could possibly happen in the future that are very important. So we have to be better listeners and better believers in our parents, and I think it'll help you.
How about it? I want to thank Daryl Thomas for that word of inspiration. We had a question on the panel yesterday, and the children were all saying we had unfinished quotations, and we left the blank out. Said, I regret that I have one life to give for my, and invariably each child said, for my family. So that you're in consonant with what they're thinking now. And thanks to all of you for giving us your opinions, your thoughts, and for your very eloquent discourse. Jennifer,
Okay.
All right?
Right.
All right, then. So we'll be back next week with more guests, more problems, and more Juvenile Jury. Until that time, I'd like to say, as I always do, out of the mouths of babes comes some very confusing statements. We'll see.
Nipsey Russell's Juvenile Jury is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production. This is Lee Bailey speaking.